Alright guys, we are back for another Gekishin Squadra video. I might sound a little weird because I just woke up, but let's just dive straight in. There's 4 minutes of stuff here, and I think it includes animations, the new skins, all that sort of stuff. This is a video from Stevo. I'll put it in the link in the description later on. A dark hero who fights by creating situations advantageous to him. Weaken enemies while restricting their movements, dominate the front lines, and build a utopia. This passive, it lets him gain increased strength within certain zones, shorten skill cooldowns as set intervals when inside a zone created by his or an allied's hero's skill that applies healing or status effects. Okay, does that include like helpers? I don't think so, because it's just skills. But as you can see, Zamasu's ult works. Like, it gives him buffs. And then that's like a skill or whatever they just did, I think. We saw that in the trailer. Okay, so rush attack. Number of hits increase and damage increase when he's inside his zone. That went by really quick. So he uses 2 hands to shoot when he's inside his zone. Alright. Alright, next. Black Kamehameha. Unleash an energy wave in a set direction and applies movement speed up to allied heroes hit and movement speed down and a high pressure to enemies. The high pressure is like this debuff that you can see here. This zone that he creates as well applies movement speed up for his allies and also movement speed down and high pressure to enemies while they're inside it. The more damage he takes while Goku Black is inside this zone, it also shortens the zone's duration. That looks interesting. I don't remember what high pressure does, but I do know that Cooler has it. So probably really good. That movement speed down is gonna be very strong. And he will do more damage while inside zones and stuff. And he'll have cooldown reduction from his passive. So he could shoot out a lot of Kamehamehas if he takes risks and doesn't take too much damage while inside zones. Skill 2. Black Break. Dash in a set direction. So he dashes up, hits them, and when he fires this energy, it creates a zone while energy is released, applying all defense up to self and allied heroes and all defense down to enemies inside it. The energy amount in AoE will gradually increase based on number of allied and enemy heroes hit. So there's only one big pulse there. You might not be able to see because of the big aura. But right here, that pulses 3 times because there's 3 enemies hit. I don't know if that means there's more Death Shred. I don't think so. The more damage he takes inside the zone, the shorter the zone's duration. I'm pretty sure it's just the zone that applies defense down. Black Bind. So envelop enemy in an energy wave at a set location. This is going to be like Frieza's skill 2. Right here. I think. Yep. And you can drag them around. Forcibly move them based on directional input. Applies immune to all to self when inside one of Goku Black's own created zones. Duration increases if he or the target is inside his zone. So if he's inside a zone like this, he gets immune to all, so he doesn't even take damage. He's immune to all CC, and he can move them inside the zone. If targets are in one of his zones after being forcibly moved, that zone explodes, staggering, so that's a stun, and dealing extra damage. Exploded zones will disappear, excluding a zone created by Black Powerball, his ult, and he can move while he attacks. Look at that stun. How long is that? That's like 0.7 or 1 full second of stun. That's pretty strong. And you can forcibly move them anyway with that skill 3. Alright, let's see this ult. Strike with an energy blast at a set location. Create a zone upon impact, applying base HP decrease and armor decrease to enemy heroes within. That's a lot. Let's have a look. This base coup, he's got 2.5 bars. Holy, level 15. Goku Black has 3 bars. Whoa. What? What? So he cuts that HP bar in half. It does 30%. It does like 30% of his current HP. He's got 6 bars left. Oh, what? What are people supposed to do? You can't even defense step. Like, you just throw this down. Godku ult, dead. Everyone's dead in that zone. You can't defense step it. Only thing you can do is barrier it. What? Even then, I think barrier, you're still gonna take like this much. You just clean house with Goku Black. What is this? What? This is murder. Look how big the zone is. That's a whole boss pit. Defense is gonna be a nightmare against Goku Black. What the fuck? You can just push. You just ult and then you push in. They die for contesting you. All you can do is play ranged characters. You can't push up ever again. All right. That might be his epic MVP. So yeah, he's pushing in with the zone. In here, he dashes up. In here, the Zamasu zone. He's going in. He's pushing him around. Doing extra damage. And he dashes in, gives defense, reduces defense, drags him in, boom, explodes double stun. Look at that, bro. What? He just double dashes and Kamehamehas and they're dead. Look at this. What are you supposed to do against that? Look how much damage he does. Also, I think they expect him to lane with Zamasu because of the zones. There aren't only Zamasu makes his own outside of being tech, because first form Frieza does it with his skill 3 and his ultimate. There's one more person. Kid Buu does it with his ultimate, and that's it. That's the only 2 characters that make zones other than Zamasu and Goku Black, and they're both tech, so you can't play 2 of them. So Zamasu's really the only choice to make a zone right now. There's no one else. So yeah, Goku Black's options are going to be severely limited teammate wise. So he'll have to be very self-reliant on zones. He can't use his ally zones, basically. But he makes enough to make up for it, I think. All right, let's have a look at the animations. This is his idol. Oh, that's awesome. The green lightning and swirly thing that he does in the intro.
And with this power,
He's got his time ring. All right, I think that's it. Yep. Intro here. This should be the blue one. All right, whatever. All right, let's have a look at the epic one. Oh, he does a little power ball, and it's his time ring sparkles, and he does a pose. Let's have a look at the pose. This is the legendary intro.
let us begin.
Okay, I mean that's pretty cool. I think a lot of people expected him to have his like fighters intro or his intro in the anime. This is his dual finisher. Pretty nice. This is his Dragon Ball acquisition animation.
In the way of my justice.
He turns the sky green. This is the
Is that
epic victory emote, probably.
all? But of course.
This is the rare MVP.
I knew it. This body's superb.
This is the epic MVP.
I'll end this.
And then this is the legendary MVP. All right. And then here's the skins. These are the recolors. Wow, these suck. Wow, these suck. Okay, this one's not too bad. The pink one. Here's Trunks' school skin. School skin from his superhero. The manga. Here's Goku Black Sparking Black skin. For some reason, he gets one on launch instead of coming in waves. I guess I'm gonna start doing that. Here's his Zamasu skin, the Supreme Kai uniform skin. This is the King Vegeta skin for Vegeta. All right, it doesn't look too bad. This is the Caulifla skin, the one that makes her look like Luffy. But now when you look at the back, it's not so much like Luffy. More like those like classic Yakuza style. Anyway, here's Broly's Paragus skin. Holy shit, he is gigantic. Look at the oh my god. Are they showing off the thighs there? Yeah. That's everything for this Wednesday. Pretty big patch drop actually. A lot of skins. I believe there are 5 skins. So there's one. Goku Black skin doesn't really count. 2, 3, 4, 5 skin drops. A Goku Black banner with his MVP here. With his dual finisher here. And with his intro right here.
Mortals must be eradicated. Let us begin.
Right here, that's his intro. So yeah, what do you guys think of the animations, the kid? I think he's very broken, especially with his ultimate. Look at how much health it cuts at level 3. That is nuts. And that is going to be broken. Holy. I think it's pretty broken, just this ult alone. Let me know in the comments below what you guys think. I'll see you guys next time. Bye!